Hello, guys. So, welcome to today's evening show. My name is CHUKS, and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So, if today is the first time where you see our program, we're able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So, for now, I must start tonight's show. So, what will they hear now from different sources? Now, as Macariam, AFC stuff, you get. So, from Turkey. Besiktas, according to Sosco, so Besiktas don't bid 22 million euros for Leandro Trossard, which is like 19 million pounds. So they go like to sign Trossard. So Besiktas have made an offer worth 22 million euros for Leandro Trossard. Arsenal have not responded to this offer yet, which for me looks like a worry. Now, the Turkish Super League transfer window does not close until Friday, and I want to believe Friday is September 12th. So it's still fast more. I'm talking about 8 days time. Yes. So other sources breaking Besiktas have made a 20 million offer. A response from the English club is expected shortly. Arsenal no immediately reply them say we no want. It makes me feel a bit worried because even if maybe Arsenal they look at Trossard as maybe being disposable, but if you sell am now, you no go fit replace am. So normally, you're not supposed to even think go that direction. You get, because I don't know what it did them at their mind. Richard Garlic, Edu Gaspar, them teams miss them. I don't know what it did their mind. Apart from that, I dey see another scenario of Arsenal may not want to sell, but what if Trossard when they talk say, "Baba me I wan go." Na no kukuma do wetin I dey find. Me I wan go. I no add more years to my contract. At least the money wey this one go offer me now because Turkey now they go offer big money now. So make I kukuma find my square roots. We don't really know what is going on behind the scenes at Arsenal. We can only but speculate. But as it be now, what you not really think about this deal? We go really like make Arsenal collect this 19 million pounds, keep am for the bank, then wait till January, or be like me and say, Omo, no ride am dey go. Get, may dem come back after the end of the season or for January. May dem come back for January, put their money where their mouth is, and collect the player so that we go fit get replacements. Now, what me I understand, but I don't really know. Let me know your own thoughts in the comment section as we because this one na temptation, and na the way me I see. Now, away from that, so Cristhian Mosquera, he gonna reveal how Mikel Arteta already feel about him after in transfer come Arsenal. So Mosquera, what they say now, underrated bit of we put this guy with maybe like 13 million or thereabouts. Yeah, quality defender, 21 years old. But there's plenty room for improvements. I really be happy with him. Now, according to Cardinal Sir, so Baba they talk about in time for Arsenal so far. Mosquera called talk say, when I made the change, I knew I was joining one of the best teams in the world with the best players, that I would have to compete, and it wouldn't be easy. Ateta is very happy with me. He's very close and helping with a lot of the coaching staff. You arrive somewhere new and you have to adapt quickly to a new playing system. That will be music to the ears of the Arsenal boss as they have to call upon Mosquera again after international break. I just be happy with the guy as the waiting issue because I don't know of you, but for me personally, I never really knew how good he was. Because make I don't lie, I know they really if I dey watch La Liga now maybe Madrid they play Atletico Madrid they play Barcelona and all those kind of things. Even if I don't watch big team and small team now, Madrid they play one small team, back they play one small team. That's all. But the watch back they hit watch them. Everybody knows say after Arsenal and support Madrid, you get. So now the only thing why they watch for La Liga, I don't get that because they watch all kind of small team. So I don't really know what to expect. But after what I saw against Liverpool, in fact, as Saliba come up for that, you just be like say Mosquera played the 90 minutes now. How many minutes Saliba play? Don't be like maybe 7 or 8 minutes. Saliba not to play long now. So once they just come on Saliba, I don't cut. I don't be like, God, again. Anytime we play Liverpool, they get back again. Like I never expected much, but the guy wowed me. Yeah, I want to believe you wowed you also. So I did very happy again. So after the international break, depending on what thing they go on with Saliba, he might be the one saddled with the responsibility of working out with Gyokeres. So more just watch and see how that partnership will sail through. Now, away from that. So, okay, I think this is the same story. Football London, they put out the same story about Trossard that Arsenal have been handed a transfer decision because Arsenal need to decide, do we want to sell or do we not want to sell? So, we'll leave that one. Now, this is the Premier League Player of the Month nominees for the month of August. So if you check time, you will see say our player did there, Ricardo Calafiori. Yes, Calafiori did there, Kisike, Grealish, Maguire, Alan, Pedro, Semenyo, then Dominic Szoboszlai. This Ricardo Calafiori, look at the 3 games, so you don't look at the ratings: 7.0, 8.5. Like the guy they get better ratings above 7. Green. The guy they deputize very well. Back in the day, many people thought Manchester would be the first name in the pecking order of left backs. But now we say all our left back options don't they fully fit. You still say Calafiori don't turn first choice now. You get that does not take anything away from Manchester. In fact, some people they argue say I think that purposely just they use Calafiori ahead of him so that Manchester will get burnt out, so that he no go overplay. Because don't forget, I always say it on this podcast. The league is a marathon. You get time will reach. Calafiori go take a break, make himself rest. You get so that one self he did good. Like I'm all for that. Now Troy Deeney, when they won Nicolas Jova, say that one a set piece when they do every time they find set piece. Say everybody don't know a secret. And I'm not going to score anybody again. But make I even come on this picture. Why is it that when we play and get corners, people assume that we are actively looking for corner, but that's not the truth. If you check most times when they get corner, now because they attack down the flanks, we try to square play. You can't pull your leg, he knock your leg, can't go corner, which is a corner. Baba, why you pull your leg? When that corner can't happen, we can't cross corner. They'll come they accuse us. So we are looking for corner, that we are reliant on corners. Some the verse we pass now. Many Arsenal fans said they buy into this propaganda. So we now we find corner, like we actively look for corner. That's not true. We want square play. You pull leg, he jam you. Look at Troy Deeney now. He dey warn us. You get so everybody don't find our secrets. So look at the match we play against Liverpool. Liverpool no agree us. Troy Deeney was telling Sports Agents podcast. If you keep relying on set pieces, who told you we are relying on set pieces? Who told you that? Like, this is one of the propaganda, the wrong narrative, where they on social media and people they believe and like saying the gospel truths. Say, if you keep relying on set pieces, teams will just do what Liverpool did, which is to put one small man on Gabriel Magalhaes. Then even if Gabriel Magalhaes break that small man, another person go block her. Like, I don't really understand, you get. But other people, they play corner and they are not reliant on set pieces. The reason people are angry at us for this set piece now because we dey play and we dey score some. Not say we dey score all though, but we dey score some. For that reason, it can't be like say we dey over reliant on set piece. In fact, I was listening to I don't know this name just escaped from my head. You know, say the narrative now is Arsenal playing boring football. The person going to remind them say that's not actually true. A week before, Arsenal knock was in one Leeds 5-0. Was that boring football? When two big teams meet, anything can happen. Arsenal beat Manchester City. It was in all last season and we were 5-something. We beat Crystal Palace 5-something. But then West Ham again 5-something. Was that boring football? But because of this Liverpool game now, everybody don't assume, hey, will they play boring football? Hey, will they over reliant on set pieces? No, you can't determine or you can't define Arsenal based on this Liverpool game. Now, lie. As an analyst, you can't define us by this Liverpool game. If they use one game, they define person. Why you not define us by this game? What will be the 5-something? Why you not define us by that one? But you want to define us by this. So everything will happen for that Liverpool game. That's all we are all about. And you Arsenal fans will take it to line and sinker. When all these popular pundits, I mean former players, some pundits, whatever they say, just take it as the gospel truth. Look at Troy Deeney. Who is Troy Deeney in the grand scheme of things? What did you achieve during your own playing days? What did you achieve? How many trophies do you win? But look at you. They don't give you microphone now. They don't do church. Just they talk this as in the thing you best speak. I don't go lie for you. Just the best speak. Talk plenty things. Although at the end of the day, you can't concede small. But see when they talk, they say after 18 months of being the surprise package, they say we took 18 months, we are enjoying playing corner, scoring corner. But after 18 months, people don't catch us. They don't catch us, they don't know how we take the doing. You get? So now so it be for Man City. Man City, they beat everybody. Everybody don't watch them, they don't study them. Now see Man City no fit win again. Man City no fit do this, no fit do that. Yes. So Liverpool look for a way to nullify Arsenal's corner threat. What did they talk about this thing? They look for a way to nullify. The first thing come to my mind say, which corner threat Liverpool nullify? We didn't have Bukayo Saka to play the corner from his own end. But the Rice the wide from his side. Rice was playing the corner Bukayo Saka was supposed to take. So the deliveries cannot be compared to when Rice is taking it from that Martinelli angle. Because most of the corners we played was from Bukayo Saka angle and Saka was not present. Himself concede. He said, while Liverpool did well to nullify Arsenal's corner threats, they were helped by key absences. Key absentees. Which is very, very key. Saka delivery was missed. I like the fact that at the end of everything, he can't concede. But one narrative where I know will stand for, now say Arsenal are reliant on set pieces. That's not true. That's not true. We are not looking for set. We are not looking for corner. Our aim was to cross the ball. Now you put your leg. Okay, so if they block and I'm not telling them, say, okay, no one play the corner, I made them talk to within reliance on the corner. They give me, I just go rest, Charlie. Now, away from that, for today, this evening, or this night, this is like the biggest news I never saw coming. Daniel Levy, the chairman of Tottenham Hotspur, we don't be there for like 20-something years. He don't resign. He don't live in row. Daniel Levy leaves Tottenham Hotspur role with immediate effect. Tottenham Hotspur announced. He's the executive chairman and he steps down as decision is made. New era starts for Spurs and it's over with Daniel Levy. Now, this Daniel Levy, according to the research I made, he's not the owner of Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur is owned by ENIC, one British man, company like that. So Daniel Levy is a minority shareholder in the club. Probably that's why they made him chairman. I don't really know. But this man, the guy gets so much power. I think it's just like a Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He get like the shareholder for Man U, but no, it's not like the majority shareholder. The majority shareholder and go control Bogbero. You get. So this Daniel Levy, now they oversee the firing and hiring of managers. You get. And he did very, very stingy. That's why I did surprised. Say they give Thomas Frank the freedom to sign as he like. They did not back. I'm not to say they don't get any manager. They back this Thomas Frank. Give the guy money. Any training they find, they give him. So yeah, they collect. Yes, probably because this Daniel Levy was so fine in square roots. So that's why they change. Because I want to say Spurs change their policy or their philosophy. This is not the Spurs I used to know. Spurs don't good. Spurs don't strengthen. No lie. Spurs don't buy. They are now very, very strong. So more they see who's going to be the next person in charge that will be at the helm of affairs. Now, you know that match you play against Liverpool. You know, say many people talk many things. This look at this headline now from TBR. Victor Gyokeres response to Arsenal legend, who said the way we played against Liverpool was sad to see. You see this particular story? I don't see him before. I did not report it. I never saw it because you know if you see everything truly. So now when I don't see this headline, Victor Gyokeres reply, I said, I can't check what's in Bloomberg talk when they reply. So I can't go check. Bloomberg say, if you read this TBR reports, Bloomberg say the way we play, I must say no like as in you know like the offensive, like you talk many things. Now this is Gyokeres' response. Victor Gyokeres, I didn't say pay Gyokeres. Our boss, our reply, Jerry. Now, Gyokeres on recent criticism from former Arsenal player Frederick Ljungberg. He say, and see the quotation marks, which means this is his words verbatim. It is easy to talk about a game when you are not on the pitch. No be you the player, no be you the game. It is easy to open your mouth, talk. Now, we defended well against Liverpool. They didn't have many chances. She been on the website and said Liverpool no play anything. They didn't have many chances. This Liverpool at Anfield though. Okay, sure, we wanted to do more offensively, but you can't do everything perfectly every match. That was the say, see, you can't be perfect in every match. Not every match you go do offensive. It's not possible. You get some matches they will say go there reactive. Some matches they will say go there proactive. You cannot approach every game with the same mindset unless you be manager when you not get up color. The way Liverpool approach that Arsenal match, check their next match. The approach will not be the same. You cannot. You get. So for Gyokeres to reply, I would say you really touch her and about let her know. Say you if you play it, oh, just leave that matter. That matter don't pass. I wish I saw that story. That first person. I go find the video. When you better that you can see the reports belong. Now away from that. Jacob Kiwior come dey explain say the move wey move to FC Porto, say no even know say the move don complete o, na Fabrizio Romano come break am. And see you see this particular Jacob Kiwior story, it shows you the level of influence wey Fabrizio Romano gets. I don't know whether in dey pay for this news, because when we were taught mass communication, they tell us say journalists actually pay sources to reveal stories to them, to give them what they call scoop. Say, now only me get the story, now me go first break am before other people when they break the same story, when they give attribution to me. So this thing I dey tell you, they say I get them like facts or I get evidence, but I have a strong feeling say Fabrizio Romano get wetin they give sources, where they tip am some kind exclusive news. Imagine a move where, I want to explain this thing. Like Kiwior, in agents, Porto, they do move, say Kiwior won't go Porto. Kiwior himself no say the move don't done and dusted. Like they don't approve her. Probably an agent never tell her. But Fabrizio Romano don't post here we go. Him now come go and check Fabrizio Romano page. Come say, they talk say me, I don't do here we go. But nobody don't call me now, nobody don't tell me. Now, in there with Arsenal teammates, they got to say, Baba, your move don't go now. Congratulations. But Baba no want to do congratulations, because if you say, they cannot go do congratulations, at the end of the day, the move no can work out. So that guy can chill. Until the next day, he can confirm and say, you don't go. So it shows you the level of influence where people like Fabrizio Romano gets. Look at the story. Jacob Kiwior by himself, he said, it was difficult to say goodbye to Arsenal because I didn't know when it would actually happen. Fabrizio Romano announced here we go, and I started receiving dozens of messages and calls congratulating me. I was starting training. The players turned on their phones and asked me why I had put on my kits. But I said, if you ask that, they run things, don't say it's already announcing deal. So he said, it was already closed. I refused to say goodbye there because I still didn't have information about what might or might not happen. The next day I returned, already knowing I could say goodbye. I went to say goodbye to my teammates and the coach, which is Mikel Arteta. They set up a farewell tunnel. It was tough. I didn't have anyone I wanted to say goodbye. So I don't say as they be. All right, for this match in Spain, we'll play. So Spain, what the year says Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, they both start for Spain in their World Cup qualifier away to Bulgaria, and David Reyes on the bench. So good luck to you guys. I wish you all the best of luck. Now, Arsenal and Barcelona are both showing strong interest in signing Nottingham Forest defender Murillo in 2026. So I know it's to be Arsenal plan, but they have an eye for this defender and they would like to sign him. Well, 2026 now next year, maybe now for January they talk about ambition of a summer and already know more they watch. So let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. If you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080-646-422-34. At the same time, they are located at number 7 Kiwior Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, let me the fact say, according to Soul School, Besiktas don't offer 22 million euros, which is about 90 million pounds for Leandro Trossard, but Arsenal are yet to give them a response or a feedback. What in Arsenal will tell them? Arsenal will sign out, say making it go, or they will say it's not for sale, come back in January. Well, we'll just stay and find out. So with that said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money to lend. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and relax your mouth. Alright guys. Ciao.